In 2013, indie developer Blue Isle Studios launched Slender the Arrival for PC, and was met with mixed reception for its short playtime, and need for new content from its predecessor. Since its launch, it has had several updates done to make the game a more expanded experience for fans of the horror icon. Almost 10 years later, the game has received a massive update, changing engines and promising a new slew of new content. But is this new version worth getting? And does it improve on what was already there? The game's story remains unchanged from its previous version. It follows a silent protagonist named Lauren as she journeys to find her friend Kate as the mysterious Slenderman relentlessly stalks her. You must journey through dark forests and creepy mines as you try your best to survive the Slenderman and his minions, as your only tool is your flashlight and wits. What holds the story back from being experienced well is the restriction to being found only through collectible notes that can be easily missed by the average player, leaving certain players clueless as to what's going on in the story. If these pages were more easily accessible, or the story being told through other means, perhaps it would be better understandable. The gameplay has not changed at all from the previous version. You control the character through a first-person camera, which you can zoom in and out with. You can pick up objects to read, or collect necessary items when given an objective. Most levels usually revolve around collecting a certain number of items to progress to the next area. The first real level of the game involves collecting 8 pages around the park while trying to avoid being caught by the Slenderman. The levels are randomly generated, so pages won't always be in the same place twice, adding to the challenge of trying to find them. With each page collected, the music changes, adding to the tension as the Slenderman becomes more aggressive in trying to catch you. The next level adds a threat through a new enemy referred to as the Chaser. The figure chases you through the level and is much faster than you. Your only defense is the flashlight's focus beam, which is only useful in this level, as this is the only level with the Chaser in it. Other than that, the level is the same. Run around the level, finding the required items to progress to the next level, while avoiding the enemy. It gets a bit tiresome at times if you play this game too often. Without a doubt, the thing that has been the most improved on in this new update is the visuals. The game is gorgeous to look at and is very stunning at times. Whenever the sun is out during the game, the forested areas are jaw-dropping to view and are a definite highlight of the game. The game now runs at a solid 60 frames per second, and I experienced no lag through my playthrough. The switch to the Unreal Engine from the Unity engine helped to make this game bloom. The visuals also help boost the atmosphere, as you truly can't help but feel isolated and alone in this wide and vast area. In terms of new content added to the game, there's only one new level added. This is the level called Nightmare. Here, you play through the eyes of Charlie Matheson Sr., the father of one of the many victims of the Slenderman, as he goes through a hospital and deals with his slowly deteriorating sanity as he is stalked by the Slenderman and images of his dead son. The level is about 15 to 20 minutes long, depending on how fast you play, and offers a few good scares. It also does away with the camera overlay often found throughout the game. It's a good first step in the right direction for new content, but the fact that there is only one new level so far with double the price of the first version is not worth the price. The developers did confirm that in 2024 they'll be adding more content to the game, including a multiplayer mode and 3 additional levels. So there is more content to look forward to in the near future. Slender the Arrival's 10th anniversary update changes the game in small ways to still appeal to old fans of the game looking for a nostalgic look at the past of horror games, while offering a new look to newer fans to check out what made Slender such a popular name in the horror genre in the past. However, with a serious lack of new content, and double the price of the previous version of the game, there just isn't enough here to warrant buying it just yet. I'll return when new content releases, and see if it's worth the price then. Overall, if you haven't checked out Slender the Arrival before now and wish to see what's going on, then the current version is the best way to go. But if you already own a version on an older console, I'd recommend waiting till the next year to get this new version of the game when the new content drops.